Cynthia Falconet, and I'm Cynful Prowler. I skate for Peninsula Roller Girls, and I'm primarily a blocker. I'm actually from here in Redwood City. I even grew up coming to this rink and spending my summers and weekends here, so it's kind of fun to be able to come back and still be a part of the community and do something that I loved even as a kid. I was at the 4th of July parade here in Redwood City. We came down and they had a booth. And with that booth, I got to meet some of the girls. And my friend that I was with knew that I was super interested in the idea of roller derby. Just loved the idea of all the aggression and just, it was a woman's sport. It had been nothing that I'd seen before. And I wanted to know more about it. I had just recently gone through a divorce and was trying to figure out who I was again, and I had a friend that really pushed me and said, you know what, you like this, they have boot camp coming up, why don't you give it a shot? And I had all these reasons as to why I couldn't do it, and every reason I had, she just shot me down. And she actually helped me out with my son, because as a single mom, it can be really hard to get someone to watch when you have to commit a decent amount of time for derby. And she would watch my son, and I would go to the practices, and fell in love with it. I tried out, made the team, and here I am, a little over 3 years later, still playing. It definitely found that there was more of a community out there, which was what I really needed. Sometimes you can feel rather lost when you're going through a divorce, and the opportunity to kind of reinvent myself, like find the ability to be strong again and kind of be comfortable in my own skin and almost reinvent yourself at the same time, it's what I needed at that moment. And I'm completely thankful to my friend that helped me out at that time, and then also for all the people within the league that I've now met. There are a ton of women that have kids in the league, and now it's a situation where my son is growing up with all these other kids and growing up with all these other women around, and showing that we're not giving up and we keep trying, and even when we fall down, we get up and we do it again. And we may not be out there for being the best team, #1 ranking, but we have a great time. It's still competitive, can't get away from that. But we accept for what it is, and we push ourselves, and each year we're getting a little better and a little stronger. And with that, I think the whole community itself is getting stronger. I think he likes it. I definitely, after 3 years, may not always want to be dragged around to all the practices and the games, but I think he gets a kick out of it. He knows it's family as well at this point, and there's so many other parents and kids around that it's an opportunity for him to catch up with them and watch the sport as much as the kids will. And like everybody looks out for everyone else, and it's nice to have that environment, because I think it's lost a lot of times. You have your family and you have friends, but you really have to force that and make a community for yourself. And my family isn't always that tight, so to have an opportunity to kind of create an environment that allows him to have some independence and see what it's like to see different groups of people, and a different environment that may not be what's solely what he sees at home, I think is a great opportunity.